Welcome to today's video. We're going to go over our 2024 reading stats goals update for the year. Any related videos, reviews, links, anything like that will be linked down below or up in the cards. I want to note I am only including from January 2024 to November 2024. Any of my December 2024 reading will go in my 2025 stats. Again, I've said this in multiple videos, but that is strictly so that I can get these videos up in a timely manner. Before we talk about the goals, I just want to wrap up what my stats were for 2024. I read 102 books this year, roughly 9 books a month, or 3 books-ish a week. The average time on my TBR was 16 months. I had an average rating of 3.44 stars, which is pretty solid year, and I would agree with that. I enjoyed a lot of the books that I read, if not all of them. I also learned DNF. I don't put stars in that. So also improved my average rating. I read an average of 321 pages per book, or 97 pages a day. I totaled out the page count to 32,461 pages total between all 102 books. I also did the calculation that I can read on average about 40-ish pages an hour, which comes out to 812 hours of reading, which then corresponds to 33.83 days. So I spent a month of my year reading. I will caveat, I consume some of my books in audiobooks, so that's obviously not perfectly counted out as far as like how much time I spent reading. I can listen to audiobooks, I can do other things, but I just think that was a fun way to kind of calculate how I read. Now we're going to go into the goal details. Goal number 1 was to read 70% of my physical TBR. Those are the books that I actually own. I have a physical copy of. That does not include any audiobooks or ebooks. There was also 24 books in 2024 that I have picked out that I wanted to read. I'll put them all across the screen here, and then as we get into the details of them, we'll talk about which ones I actually read. I also had a reread goal. This is because I love rereading books. There's so many books that I absolutely love, and I do want to reread them. This just kind of makes me feel okay about rereading them. So I set a goal of 12 rereads, which comes out to like 1 reread a month. The next goal was 100 books this year. I'm going to be getting rid of that goal. Spoiler alert, in 2025, I don't need help encouraging me to read books. So it's not like that goal is just like a goal to be a placeholder, but we don't need it. And then the 5th one was a series challenge, which I will link as we go into more detail of that in a separate video, but that is part of my reading goals. Starting with goal 1, the read 70% of my physical TBR, we started the year at 63.64%, and we are ending the year at 68.91%. We are absolutely so close to that goal, and if I would just manage to not buy more books, we probably would have hit it. So, note to self, stop buying books. Or just read what you buy. The second one was a 24 books in 2024, and I managed to read 10 of the 24. I'm not going to lie, because I wasn't doing frequent updates just due to life in 2024, which was its own thing, I really just failed at this. Hopefully next year, if I keep this goal, I will do a better job, just because I will do, hopefully, fingers crossed, a better job of just keeping up to date on updates and reviewing kind of these goals. So unfortunately, we failed quite miserably on this goal. The third goal was 12 rereads, and another one where we just were so close but missed. We hit 10 of the 12. That's a little painful and a little sad, but I did read some good books this year, so that's the consolation prize for that. Fourth goal, the only goal it seems that we met, is to read 100 books, and I read 102, so big star to me. So wrapping up where we left, I managed one goal and failed miserably on all the others, but I was very close on 2 of them. So what can you do? I do plan to have some new goals and to revamp my goals in 2024. If you have any goal suggestions or ideas, anything like that, please leave them in the comments down below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.